Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case which has been recently decided by Madras High Court. The name of the case is Dr. MATHEW CHERIAN versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. This case has been reported in 450 ITR at page number 568 and the date of the judgment is 1st September 2022. In this case, the notice under section 148A clause B was issued to an assessee who was a doctor. The doctor was filing his return of income by taking the income in the head income from business and profession, and the TDS at the rate of 10% was deducted by the employer. There was a search on the employer, that is the hospital, and in that search some documents were found, and on the basis of that search the notice was issued to the assessee by alleging that your income should be taxable in the head salary and not into the head income, business and profession. The reason was that in case of professionals, the professionals can take the benefit of section 44 ADA and can declare their income at the 50% of their professional receipts. And in case of professionals, the tax is deducted at the rate of 10% and not at the rate of 30%, which comes in the case of salary when the income is above the maximum income, that is rupees 10 lakh, you can say that. The assessee was saying that I was a doctor, I was not getting any statutory benefit. Every month my professional charges were differing. So it is clear that I was not the employee of the hospital. I was working as a professional and giving my consultancy charges to the hospital. But the assessing officer was not convinced and he go ahead with the issuing of notice under section 148. So the assessee was before the writ court. The Madras High Court said that there is no doubt that reason to believe has been replaced by information to suggest. Earlier, the main shield which was available to the assessee was that there should be some reasons to believe before issuing the notice under section 148. Although it was not the duty of the court to go into the sufficiency of the reasons, if reasons were there, then the assessing officer can issue notice. Now that reason to believe has been replaced by information to suggest. So in this case the court said that every information cannot suggest in every case the escapement of income. There is still the safeguard to the assessee that assessee can say that whatever the information is available with the assessing officer, that information should have the direct nexus with the escapement of the income. Although the court also said that it is not the job of the court that they go into the matter that whether this information is sufficient or not, but there should be some trigger point which should say that there is escapement of income. The court said that in this case, if the assessing officer have analyzed the contracts between the hospital and the doctors, then the assessing officer have come to the conclusion that this is not salary, this is professional charges. So whatever the homework should have been done by the learned assessing officer, that homework has not been done. So in this present case, it cannot be said that every information which is on the inside portal and available with the assessing officer can suggest that there is escapement of income. The whole case gives a hint that still it is required on the part of the assessing officer to do at least some basic homework to bring on file or to bring on record that whatever the information is available with him, that should suggest the escapement of income. Friends, this case is very important because nowadays the department is issuing notices under section 148 with every information they have in their bucket, and the assessee has to feel the pain of that. In some cases we have observed that they issue the notice under section 148A clause B, they provide some information. Then again they give the notice under section 148A clause B, then they give some other information which is not available in the earlier notice. So this wild approach is very dangerous and it is not the mandate of the law. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Dr. MATHEW CHERIAN versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case has been reported in 450 ITR at page number 568, and the date of the judgment is 1st September 2022. Thank you, friends.